Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about why some people who grew up in a toxic household did not become narcissists. And sometimes I get some hostile comments like, what? I'm faking it? That trauma does not cause narcissism. It doesn't even have to be hardcore trauma. It could be neglect. It could be a parent that wants their kid to do so well, otherwise they're not going to be loved. Okay? I have talked to people to where their parent, the little kid, was trying to impress the parent, love me, look what I built for you, look. And then they look at it and they're like, well, it would have been better if you blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's like, there's no, oh, that's great. You did such a great job. Or if you grew up where a parent did not like to hear you cry, that they did not have that empathy component to hug you, ask you about your feelings, none of that. Shut up before I give you something to cry about. Something like that. You will have the golden child who can do no wrong, but inside they're struggling to make the parent happy, so they will never lose that love. They can even get OCD to where everything needs to be perfect. Everything needs to be perfect. And then they can come off also as controlling in relationships. And you'll call them a narcissist, of course. But you can also be with a parent of a divorce household, to where one parent is working all the time and everything. They could be dating multiple people, so they're bringing other people in your lives. There could be, a drunk and alcoholic parent or two drunk alcoholic parents. You could have a parent that was cheating on the other parent. You could be hearing yelling going on through the house, okay? And that's going to give you PTSD, no matter what, across the board, narcissist or not. That is what's going to happen. All narcissists do have post-traumatic stress disorder from childhood. Complex, because it happened all the time. And let's not talk about if the kid got sexually abused, okay? And then they can't come forward and tell their parent, because then they don't want the parent to freak out. They are full of shame that they're a bad kid and everything. Okay, so let's get to the other part, which is, all right, so every child is different. Their personalities are different. You look out in the world, everybody is different. There are no carbon copies unless like you're an identical twin, right? So your defenses as a child will be different. The order of your birth. If you will get more attention or less attention. If you will get your ass kicked more than the other. If you were the scapegoat who always pointed out bullshit, you're getting beat. Okay? Now, are you going to crumble and cry? Are you going to become a people pleaser? Are you going to go around being like, oh, whatever you want, just don't hit me? Or are you going to be like me and be like, fuck you. Hit me. I don't care. Hit me. The sting is over like that, and I get to do whatever I want anyways, and then I'm going to punish the parent by continuously doing bad things, because I do not get corrected through punishments. Now, was I born with a funky brain? Did I have a traumatic brain injury when my mother gave birth to me? Probably. I was stuck in the fun hole for a long period of time, being crushed. So could there be something else? Yes. Do other people with personality disorders have a combination of different things? Yes. Do some people have a neurodivergent brain and others aren't normies? Yes. Not everybody is the same. Because narcissism is about shame and low self-esteem. So self-esteem regulation is what we are always looking for in the outside world, okay? Either I'm the bad girl, I'm cool, I smoke, I get, arrested for drinking when I'm 14, I'm going out shoplifting, I want, I'm impulsive, I don't care about the consequences, nothing. Or you are somebody who sees their sister getting their ass kicked and getting in trouble all the time, and they become the people pleaser. They become the one walking on eggshells all the time. Can they have toxic shit too? Oh yeah. Can one sibling be a narcissist and the other one be a borderline? Yes. So if you grew up in a traumatic environment, you got some shit. You may not be a full-blown narcissist, but I didn't know I was a narcissist. So you better do some research on yourself, because I didn't know what shame was. I didn't know what I was doing was to regulate my self-esteem. I didn't know that me needing attention all the time was feeding my life. And without it, I would have a little collapse or a depression attack, or I'd just be a flat line and a fucking drunk. I did not know where all of this stemmed from. Yes, my sister and I would make jokes about how we grew up and everything, and having an absent father, visiting him, and he was very avoidant. I didn't even know about attachment styles. So before you come up in here, because I've had a lot of callers that are like, yeah, I don't know why, I'm attracted to toxic sauce all the time throughout my life. And I'm like, okay, well, tell me about, your parents and blah, blah, blah. Yes, of course they were great. Yes, of course they paid the bills. Yes, of course they gave you guidance. Yes. But were they ever there for you, for your emotional stability? Did they care about what you wanted in life, or did you have to do what they wanted? Did they shame you? Were they even sarcastic in shaming you? Because I was a sarcastic shamer. Okay? So also, when you are small, you see what love is through your parents. So if you did have toxic parents, that is what you're going to think love is. This is why you go after the bad boy, the bad girl. Freudian shit, you're gonna date your parent type crap. And why narcissistic people, it's very hard for them to receive love. We don't trust it, and we're just going to test you and push you away and manipulate the situation to try to get you under control, because there's no way in hell that you're gonna have control over us. Okay? And it's delusional, because, most of you don't want to control your partner. Some of you do, but not everybody does. But for us, we have to, after, the honeymoon stage, the love bombing, the mirroring and everything and whatever, then all the toxic shit starts oozing out. And that's to protect ourselves from feeling bad about ourselves by projecting it on you. You feel bad. You feel bad. And we can lock you in a cage to where you go out in the world. You are not going to be satisfied unless I make you feel good. That's all you want. Why? Because your parent didn't make you feel good. Anyways, so if any of this sounds like you might want to look into the shit, but you don't have to. If you're walking around holier than thou, you think that you're a normie or some fucking empath or something like that, and you're walking on water and shit, why would you want to look into see? Because it's not a good time. It's not a good time finding out that you have this shame shit. And that, and it's it feels really painful trying to actually connect with somebody because it's so foreign. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. What is this? You know, I cannot be myself. I have to be something else. And our false self that we have is not good enough for you. And, you know, maybe it isn't, you know, but now we have to be another false self while we're healing. Anyways, the whole thing fucking sucks. So I hope that was helpful. You guys have a great day. What do we say? We love you.